What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Angie Reacts, episode 6, titled Jailbirds Are Better? Now, I'll be reacting to a YouTuber that goes by the name of Jenee Amore, I believe. I hope I'm not saying her name wrong. And her video is titled Why Women Want High Value Men But Settle for Jailbirds. I'm confused at that, and I hope that's not the case for real. But these three men right here are already in the comment section saying, oh, this doesn't even make any sense. And I totally agree. I raised my children not to listen to this type of nonsense, but I ain't judging her. It's her opinion.
Hello everyone, I'm Jenee Amore with Amore Awareness, and today I'm going to talk about why it seems as if women like jailbirds.
I pray to God this isn't true. I mean, if it is, that's on you. But do not look for the rest of society to help you out because you chose who you chose. That's what I'm saying. Don't be crying about the jailbird after he goes to jail. I don't understand why y'all do that.
But before I get started, please like, subscribe, and share, comment what you think as well. So, I've heard women say all the best men are in prison.
What women are saying the best men are in prison? Because if they're the best man, they wouldn't be in prison, right? What is the logic behind the modern day woman? What is this?
And it makes you wonder, what the hell is she talking about? How are all the best men in prison? How what is she saying, that like these guys who have committed crimes?
Well, ma'am, if you're committing a crime, most likely you're going to prison or jail if you get caught. But if you want a man that's in jail and in prison, do you enjoy yourself, but don't come to the rest of us. Leave us alone.
Are like men, so men are considered what, like you have to go to jail, like you have to be a bad person, do bad things? Like,
I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to pull that vampire in Brooklyn, that evil is good type situation. You're trying to make logical illogical. Don't listen to this, y'all. This shit is stupid.
That doesn't make any sense. No, that doesn't make any sense. But when we consider the certain men that they're talking about, because they're not talking about murderers, hopefully. They're not talking about pedophiles. They're not talking about those type of men. The men that they're talking about are usually drug dealers.
Do you know that drug dealers have to kill to keep their business going? Do you understand that? Have you seen The Wire? Have you seen Chris and Snoop? Did you see what Omar was doing? Are you serious right now? Are you running around telling women that drug dealers are usually the best choice of all jailbirds because they don't murder, even though they murder just as much as actual murderers do? Okay.
And I know that it's bad, illegal. They should do the right thing, yes. But the thing that attracts these women to these men so much is that they have a provider mentality. They have a protect and provide mentality.
Young lady, you are correct. They do have a protect and provider mentality. They protect the block, and they provide all the drugs in your town, in your neighborhood, so your aunt can smoke and your mama can smoke. They don't care about you. Talking about, just because they got money don't mean they really gonna provide an actual stable home for you.
And a lot of those men take care of their woman, take care of their mother, take care of the women in their lives, and so they do that at any cost.
At any cost, to include murder. So, men that are working, that's making legal money, are they not taking care of the same situations? They have 401ks, life insurance, cars, houses, the same way everybody. And guess what? They don't have to use a straw purchaser to get those items. But hey, if you like the struggle life, if you like for your boyfriend to take a vacation every 2 to 4 years, that's cool.
And a lot of those men don't have access. They may be of a very low class where they don't have the network, they don't have the know-how, they don't have the education.
What is that?
I'll tell you what it is, another excuse for them to be drug dealers, and she's okay with it. And I think she got a PhD, so you know how these smart women are.
To do that. And of course some people say, well, there's no excuse for that, but there kind of is.
Oh
because
my God.
when you don't grow up with certain access and certain resources, and you have a provider mentality, and you're not willing to just do what everybody else is doing around you.
You're not willing to get a job. You're not willing to start a business, so you got to sell drugs. How's she giving all these excuses to these drug dealers? But people are just ravishing regular working men. I don't get it.
Working at gas stations.
What's wrong with gas stations?
Being an employee somewhere.
What's wrong with working a regular job?
Entrepreneurial.
If you got an entrepreneurial spirit, then actually be a legal entrepreneur. Stupid hoe.
Access to anything but the basic mundane, like $8 an hour.
These women are out of touch with reality. Reality. $8 an hour. That is not minimum wage no more. Are you fucking crazy? Who you know working for $8 an hour? See, the high value stuff is messing y'all mind up.
Jobs, and probably even less back then, versus drugs.
Have a job, you better sell some pussy.
This is the exact advice that we are receiving right now. Drug dealers are better because the money is faster and you have a coochie. So therefore, go mess with a drug dealer because the money's faster, even though you're going on vacation every 2 to 4 years. But go mess with him. Don't mess with no regular working man.
When you see that the people that have the most money in your community are drug dealers.
In the hood, yes, they do. And they have the most murders and the most drugs and all that. All the shit that oppress black people, they are part of it. But okay, I digress. Do your thing.
And you have a business mind, you're going to do things at all costs.
Have a job, you better sell some pussy.
Ma'am, it's not hard to sell drugs. Drugs sell themselves. It's a demand for all types of drugs in all neighborhoods. That's not entrepreneurship. That is not hard. You got drugs, drug addict call you, you deliver the drugs. What are you talking about?
And women can see potential, and women are very attracted to a provider and a man who's a go-getter and a man who's a doer and it takes care of business and handles things. And those men usually do, but the problem is
they go on vacation every 2 to 4 years. That's the problem.
And then the women are like, oh, the good men are in prison. Like all these guys who are just, and I can
have a job, you better sell some pussy.
I mean, I cannot believe we're going to cut it short, man. I cannot listen to this shit no more. It's hurting my head. And look at, I don't even think she believed half of the stuff that she said, y'all. Hey, look, I'm sorry I couldn't do it anymore. I don't know how old she is, but I don't think look at the first 3 comments. That should tell you enough. If y'all listen to this, you're going to end up like this. And you're going to end up living in a place like this. Don't listen to her. I'm telling you, she's a pretty young lady, very, very attractive young lady, but her marbles are all scrambled up. Hey man, check out my last underrated podcast, episode 40. Also, my reaction to X-Men Rico Lost in O Block. This is episode 6. Jenee Amore. Jailbirds are better. Do y'all agree? Get in the comments and let me know, man. This NG Reacts, and we're out.